We're going to start with this, though. The jurors are speaking out about their decision to convict Hunter Biden in his federal gun trial. It's the first time that a sitting president's child has been found guilty of a felony. Now, he could face prison time, and President Biden says this: he will not pardon his son. Weijia Jiang spoke to one of the jurors in Wilmington, Delaware, about how they reached this verdict. Weijia, good morning. Can't wait to hear what they have to say.
Good morning to you, Gayle, and good morning to everybody. That juror told us that it all came down to whether Hunter Biden knowingly lied about being a drug addict when he bought that gun. The jury deliberated for just under 3 hours over 2 days before delivering a verdict, and President Biden responded saying he loves his son and he's proud of the man he is today.
An emotional embrace just hours after Hunter Biden's conviction. President Biden arrived in Wilmington, having scrambled his schedule after a verdict was reached. The jury found the president's son guilty of 3 felony counts for illegally possessing a gun while he was addicted to crack cocaine, and for making false statements about using drugs when he bought the firearm in October 2018. We spoke to juror number 10, who asked not to be identified.
When you first got the case, how split was the jury?
We took a vote, and the vote revealed it was 6-6.
He says that changed after combing through the prosecution's case.
Basically, after you went through all the evidence, there was no question.
There was no questions.
And he says the president never came up during deliberations.
It wasn't about his family. It wasn't politically motivated. It was what he did. And the biggest thing that he did was lied about not being a drug addict and not using cocaine and buying a gun.
During the week-long trial, several women in Hunter Biden's life took the stand, exposing the depths of his drug addiction, including Hallie Biden, the widow of his brother Beau, who Hunter later had a romantic relationship with. She testified about finding the gun in Hunter's truck near drug residue. Surveillance video showed her throwing it away in a dumpster. Hunter Biden did not testify, but prosecutors played audio excerpts from his memoir, chronicling his drug use.
Crack wasn't the only answer to my ache. But again, it was an answer.
Special counsel David Weiss oversaw the investigation.
Ultimately, this case was not just about addiction. This case was about the illegal choices defendant made while in the throes of addiction.
Following the verdict, Hunter Biden said in a statement, "I am more grateful today for the love and support I experienced this last week than I am disappointed by the outcome." He faces a maximum of 25 years in prison, which is unlikely for a first-time offender.
It's possible that the judge would opt instead for probation and a fine. My sense is that she's probably likelier to go at the lower end of the sentencing range.
Sentencing will likely happen sometime in the fall, and President Biden has said he will not pardon his son. Hunter Biden faces a second criminal trial in California on tax charges. That is set to begin in September, and he has pleaded not guilty. Tony?
Weijia, thank you very much.